Yeah, I just came back not too long ago from seeing Sausage Party. Uh, I was debating whether or not I wanted to talk about this movie, but I decided, screw it, and talk about it. Um, alright, I guess a brief summary of this movie. Essentially, it's a Seth Rogan, animated comedy uh, about essentially sentient food that are alive and feel just like we do. And in the market, they kind of in the marketplace, they kind of have this whole, I guess, religious way, like thinking about how everything really is. Of course, Seth Rogen trying to have commentary about, I guess, our society. The whole thing's supposed to be like this whole meta, not all of it, but it's meta humor for the most part, especially around that whole religious idea. Essentially, they believe that us humans are gods that come to the supermarket and choose them, and when they're chosen, they're taken to, paradise. This great place where everything's happy, they're taken care of, and everything's good. And in the case of the hot dog or a sausage, they call him a sausage. No, I guess he's a sausage. Um, Named Frank. His whole thing is, he wants him and this hot dog bun, his girlfriend, to be chosen together, and they're gonna go there and do what hot dog and hot dog buns do. Yeah, yeah, but they can't do it until they go there because he had meta religious type deal. They trying to. I don't even know if this is really supposed to be commentary on the movie's part. Well, anyway, so yeah, so the whole thing, but then after this incident happens, where Frank and his girlfriend and a few other food get separated from their friends, and boost out the carton out, just free to roam the food market, they soon realize that all they believed in was a lie. That the gods, us, aren't choosing them to take them to paradise. We're choosing them to eat them. And so Frank and his friends have to somehow convince the other food of of this truth, and get them to try to fight back against us humans. And it's a Seth Rogen comedy. So yeah, Sausage Party. Um, this movie is definitely not for everybody. Like, it's funny. I will say it's funny. I enjoyed it. I have to say I enjoyed myself. But after I left the movie, after seeing everything it had to show me, it put you in a very confused, weird state of mind of what did you just saw? What did this all mean? I don't know. I might be taking too serious myself. I mean, there's definitely people who completely just can take in this comedy, but like, yeah, that was just funny. It was just good comedy. But my dog. Yeah, he wants to be in the review too. But yeah, there's definitely people who just like, yeah, this is good, funny, it's just funny. What are you thinking? But this is not fair. Do not take your listen. There's people you do not take this to. You don't take kids, definitely. If you do not figure out from that trailer not to take kids. And if you're planning on guys or girls, if you're planning on taking like your date to see this movie, unless you both have this very morbid, crazy sense of comedy, I wouldn't recommend you take your date to see it because, well, it's again not for everyone. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's just Seth Rogen has this dog. Sorry about that. Seth Rogen has this knack for when he does comedies, not stopping when most or would and maybe should, because he takes. Oh, my dog's sneezing. He takes the comedy that he's pushing, that's already like absurd and kind of crazy, and keeps its escalation. It just keeps getting, in a sense, worse and worse and worse. Either worse in a good way or worse in a bad way, depending on your, I guess, your taste in comedy, which is not for the faint of heart. This movie is not. As far as pacing, the movie's only like an hour 20 something minutes long, I think. It's well paced. You know, the jokes when they hit, they hit right. I will say the cursing, like, okay, I know nothing against cursing in movies. I mean, this is a rated R movie, so of course it's gonna be cursing. But especially with me, I feel like cursing, when used, should be used in the right way. That is not too much, but not too reserved. If it's like rated R adults movie, because a lot of rated R movies, just because they're rated R, will just throw a whole bunch of F-bombs and all that stuff in just for the fact of doing it. I understand Seth Rogen was doing this, because the whole funny concept of these animated foods cursing like every other second is probably funny, and it was funny for a little bit. But after a while, you're kind of like, okay, we get it. It's funny that they're cursing, so you move on past that. Yeah, then they throw in this kind of raunchy humor about it, which some raunchiness works. Some of it's kind of like, did you have to do that? Which the answer is no, and he knows that because he's Seth Rogen. But yeah. So this movie works, but works too well, I guess. Some of the jokes are funny, some of the jokes are just raunchy. I had went to this movie with my friend and his other friend. We went to go see this. My friend from church. Ironically, we went to go see this very vulgar movie. Yeah. So I went to go see him, and the entire time, most of our enjoyment came from the fact that we were shocked at what we were watching. We were kind of like looking at each other, like, is this happening right now? So in that, it's enjoyable. But after a while, you're like, this is kind of much. Especially when it comes to like the characters, like the food characters, because what they decided to do was pretty much give them the characteristics of where their food type would hail from. Like, the potato is Irish. You got this bagel, which is a bagel thing that's Jewish, and then you got like this kind of flatbread kind of things that look like, I think you wrap around like a gyro or something. I don't know. I might have been wrong with, I can't remember, but like, yeah, it's kind of like Jewish versions, like Islamic country, or it's very like pretty much Middle Eastern, and never-ending war stuff, and they kind of play around with that, which is funny, but at the same time, you're like, you feel like more people be offended when they see this movie. Maybe just literally the target demographic, only the target demographic went to see this movie. I'm guessing that's why, you don't hear like too much backlash, which I guess is good in a sense. But yeah, overall, I can't say I hated the movie or that it's a bad movie. Okay, yeah, I can't really say it's a bad movie. It's just, this is not something that if you're not used to this humor, you could just jump into and enjoy. You have to have that raunchy, open-minded humor. But yeah, it's not for everybody. It's not for the faint of heart. someone could easily get offended by this movie for some of the things they do, some of the shots they take. To be fair though, they deal shots to everybody equally. No one's left out. They don't just like take shots at like, religious folks or like, certain minorities without taking shots at the other people too. Everyone represented, being made fun of equally. So in a sense, that's good. But yeah, it's an alright movie. It's fine if you're used to that comedy. If you're like, you like it. I mean, there's a few friends that I know that probably love this movie. And I enjoyed myself. But most of my enjoyment came from the shock factor, especially at the end, where there's this big scene that I'm not going to go into detail with because I would say you would have to see it to believe it, but I don't know. See, I can't recommend this movie. I can't tell you not to go see it. I can't tell you to go see it because this movie is not for everyone. If you're into that comedy, you might enjoy it. If you're not, if you're someone who likes their mature comedy to be a little bit more, just a mature comedy and not just raunchy, unnecessary nonsense, which is not discrediting this movie. It's a creative and it is funny. It's just, yeah, if you're not into that stuff, this movie is not for you. That's why I said I can't recommend it or tell you not to go see it. It's really just depends on the person. Usually I talk about spoilers, but I don't know if I should or feel comfortable doing it. I will say this is kind of spoilerish, so as far as I can say, everything I said before, if you like that type of stuff, you might enjoy it. If you don't go see it. I just want to comment on the ending. Yeah, so spoilers now. The ending fight between the foods and the humans is both creative, terrifying, and a little shocking and unsettling. Like, because essentially the food, they discover that human beings, because humans can't tell that they're alive, they see them as inanimate objects that for some reason move by themselves sometimes, or whatever. But they realize, hey, if we get them super high off of bath salts, they'll be able to see us. Only in the Seth Rogan comedy, of course, right? So yeah, so that's what they do. Frank's friend who escaped death with other people came in with some other food, this gum. It was pretty much Stephen Hawking. She's a piece of gum. He's like, yeah, we got this bag of bath salts. We're gonna, shoot toothpick dipped arrows of bath salts into them, and they're gonna be able to see us. Which just causes them to freak out because they're high on bath salts and start trying to kill them. But yeah, so they have a big old fight with the humans, and they kill them all. They kill all the humans. Yeah, they murder them. The workers, the shoppers. Yeah, they have a big old fight. I mean, yeah, they were fighting back to defend themselves, but yeah, they kill them. And that's the good ending. They kill them, and they celebrate. Because they're like, oh, well, everything we believed in was a lie, and, all this, guess, again, because they're trying to be very meta and, this is kind of a mainstream type thing. I don't know if you could take it too seriously about the whole religious thing, but they're like, yeah, there are no rules anymore, so what now? And like, well, maybe, and yeah, they have a big old orgy. Yeah, spoilers. Yeah, they have an orgy. Very weird orgy. And then it ends with them saying, hey, this is all a lie. We're not real. This is an animated movie made by Seth Rogan. They literally call him out by name. And here's a Stargate. We're going to go to their world and stop them. And that's how the movie ends. so yeah. Again, it was a ridiculous movie. If you like it, like that type of stuff, you'll enjoy this movie. If you don't go see it. And yeah. I just, when I talk about this, I'm more freaked out and shocked and bored. But yeah, just yeah. So yeah, thanks for watching. I don't know why you watched this. But thanks if you watch all the way through, and you guys have a good day. And remember to take care, be gentle with your food when you eat them, because they have feelings. Alright, have a good day. Bye.